everyone, this is Crafty Girl. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another spread in my February junk journal. Today we're going to be doing probably day 15 and 16. I think, oh actually no, 15, 16, and 17. So we're doing 3 days. Okay, good. So right now, all I have in mind is these 2 pages. I have to decide on the cards for the next 2 days, but I'm going to work on these 2 pages first. Also, one thing I wanted to say is, how cute is this? I love this. I've been going back to it and fixing the hearts napkins because they were kind of opening up from over here, so I ended up putting some glue stick on the layers because it's kind of layered, so I didn't realize I needed to do that, so I did it off camera. Another thing that I did that I wanted to mention, I don't know if it's in this one. No, I think it was here. I added these 4 hearts at the corner. When I made this, I didn't do that. When I had finished doing this page, I noticed something was missing, and it didn't dawn on me that I had already put these 4 hearts on the side, but I overlooked it. So I did add those, and I wanted to show you guys that I went back and did some little adding to this page. So I'm gonna do that. When I start adding things to the pages, I will go back and show you guys, because I know there's some pages I'm kind of still thinking about them, but I wanted to share that with you guys. I also wanted to let you know that I also fixed these 2 heart napkins that they were opening. I didn't realize that the layers were going to be opening up, so I wanted to do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and prep this. Now it's getting a little thick, which I don't mind. It's not too bad. The Christmas one was pretty thick, but then again, on the Christmas one, since it was my first one really, and I had a lot of stuff to add into that one. But then again, I also had a lot of items to choose from all the stores I went to. Being it's Valentine, it's really, really different to, you know, find things, because already I'm starting to see a lot of Easter stuff. I haven't really gotten into Easter, like buying things. I did buy like a couple of things from the Dollar Tree, but nothing like cards. I think I only have like 2 cards for Easter, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to go around Easter, like April, and because I won't be doing the March one. I'm taking the March off, and usually what I noticed about me taking off January was it gave me time to gather things for my February junk journal. So for April, my mind is going into completely going into Easter, but I think I'm going to be also doing spring. So spring and Easter are going to be all in April. Taking March off to sort of just to give me that time to start gathering things as I go to the stores, making the list, just, you know. And of course, I think, well, I have a little bit of stuff from the Crafty Girl kit. I actually separated that from the Valentine's. If you saw the Valentine kit that I got from her, I did a video on what I bought. So I did separate that. So yeah, I'm still going to be gathering more things for that. But right now I'm going to go ahead and get this going because I'm excited. And so far I'm loving how my pages are coming out. Like I said, I start off kind of slow, not quite sure where I'm going with it. But little by little, I get more creative and it's just becoming so much fun to do. All right, so continue watching and see how it all turns out. here is the final look to put together the 3-day spread. Okay, so this one came out really cute. I got this bingo card in my Valentine kit from Crafty Girl. I wanted to use it, but I wasn't sure how to use it. I thought we kind of could make a little pocket for it to go in there. And so I did that. And on the back, I have a little place to write any little extra things I want to do on for that day. And then I wanted to keep this one simple. Now, I can see it lifting already in the sides because this is actually cardstock paper. It's really thick. So it's going to need a lot of reinforcement. So I might have to come back later to lift that up and give it a more glue, and then of course I actually have to put some pressure on it to stay. As for the card, I chose this. Now what I did with this card, I decided to go ahead and use the envelope inside out. I took it apart and then I cut the envelope the shape of the actual heart of this card. So if you can see right here, you can see the shape of it. And then I decided, since it opened up, I thought, oh, I could make it into like a little pocket. So I ended up using a card that was also in my kit from Crafty Girl. It's the one that had, I think it's the Kool-Aid one. The actual Kool-Aid one is covered with the blue paper, and I decided to make it where I cover that, and I'm gonna have two sides to write. I could either add pictures or whatever, and then I added a button that also came in my kit, so that way when it's inside, I can pull it out from there because it can get lost inside. So that's what I did for this. I thought was really cool. Now I kept it simple for the trim around it. I didn't want to add anything else. I think just the way it is perfect. Same with this. I wanted just to add some extra here. I was going to leave it all of this shiny pink, but I felt like I needed a little something more. And of course, I'm using some of my washi tape. Now for the next date, I'm going to put my clip on here because I need a little bit of weight to keep it down. Okay, so I decided to use these two vintage cards again. Now, technically, I was going to actually use this card on this side and this card on this side, but for some reason, it was clashing. It didn't seem to look well anymore, especially when I started to dye the ink, the envelopes. I wanted to do that, give it that vintage look to it, and I did buy the pink one, as you can see, but I felt like this one went really well with this side of the page, and this one went well with this side of the page. Now, for this side right here, I decided to go ahead and use the leftover paper from, oh, actually, I should show you. From this paper, the other side of it is actual this. So I decided to go ahead and use the leftovers for the following page, which came out perfect. I also ended up using this brand new washi tape. Again, this is not new. It's new in the sense that I haven't used it, but it's kind of old. And I thought that was kind of cute. Just had all these like words of love around it. And then for this side, I wanted to go with just a plain paper with these vintage flowers, and of course made a vintage ink all around that, and then use this. Now I'm thinking about putting maybe something around it. I'm not quite sure. I feel like this needs a little bit more, but like I said, sometimes I'm not quite sure of certain things, and I will come back. So maybe something will pop up when I work on my next page, and I'll add it, and you can see the video if I add anything to this one. But as for the numbers, as you can see here, I did add 15 on this one, and of course 15 on the bingo card. And then I also added 16 here. But for this one, I ended up using this. I'm going to put the 17 inside of it. I have to look for a marker to put that in. But I ran out of ones. That's why I couldn't use numbers for this. And I did say that in one of my videos that I don't have enough numbers to use for all my cards for this month. But whatever I didn't, I was going to improvise. And I thought I would use these little tags that I got at Daiso. These tags are super old. I can show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Completely vintage. I mean, I got these, I don't know, 6 years ago maybe. And so this is what we have for the 3 days. I love it. It's super cute. Very simple. And of course, like I said, some page like this one right here is still in progress. I could see that it's missing something, but I'm not quite sure what. I hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you soon with the next 2 pages of my junk journal. All right, guys, until next time.